So we are talking about metaverse, and when we talk about that, it's a combination of two words. It is meta and it is verse. When we talk about meta, it comes from a Greek word meaning beyond. And we talk about universe, it comes from the word universe. So metaverse is actually when we talk about beyond universe. So we're gonna learn something which is beyond universe. Now let me tell you how it started, right? So it started with internet when internet came, and it came with web 1.0. Are you aware about what is 1.0? Who can tell me what is web 1.0? Yes, yeah, it's a version 1, correct. The first version of web, exactly. And it was there around 19 in the year 1989, 2005. Yes, the first of its kind websites. Yeah. So when you see those websites initially at that time, though those were basic read-only websites. You can only read. Yes, and it was only visual that was used there. Yeah. And people used to present their information, and you can only access the information and see it. I'll show you how it is. If you have not seen any Web.10 website, these web pages are static. They are not dynamic. They will not change again and again. If you upload some information there, it will be stay there. So those who write scripts or some outside process do not modify them. So it is of a static nature, fixed nature. So these static nature is similar to text files which we upload on the computer. It's just like that, right? And Web 1.0 use those frames and tables when they create a page. So that was Web 1.0, version 1 of website. Yes. And when we talk about internet, now it is limited to two-dimensional only. And there comes Web 2.0. So through a phone or a computer, when we see internet, when we access internet, it's in the two dimension. Yes, it's a 2D screen that we see. Yes. And when we access internet now, it is so creative. And you can even interact with people, right? The second version of that. Correct. Yes. And we can be connected socially with each other. We can like a page, we can like a picture. Yes, and we can comment. And we do all this using applications. Yes. And these are some of the websites which are used in Web 2.0. So this is a dynamic participation by the users and all of us, right? Twitter is one of them. Facebook.com and Twitter in this user interaction can dynamically change the content on the website, right? Yes. So when we talk about Web 1.0 and 2.0, it can be best recognized as the rise of social media. So now we know we have Twitter, we have Facebook, we have Instagram. So we have a lot of things. Facebook in particular shows all the characteristics of 2.0. Yes, it constantly update the information that you see. Yes or no? Yeah, we are talking about Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook. Yes. So that information comes from user generated post and discussion. We are the users and we post our pictures and we comment and we do a lot of things socially. So we involve socially like that. And when we talk about the next version of the Web 3.0, the third version, which came from 2016 onwards, we engage in the internet. And there comes metaverse and digital world. So I hope you're understanding that, like, from a long time we were into Web 1.0, 2.0, and now we are moving towards, we are already in 3.0, where we talk about 3D graphics. Yes. Do you want to see how 3D graphics look like? Do you want to experience how 3D graphic look? Yes. I can see Yuvan answering. Yeah. Okay. Now, when we talk about Web 3.0, Web 3.0, humans see, I'll compare that with what we do. As a human, we memorize and we work with them through our intellect, right? We record memories and we work on them. Now, when we talk about Web 3.0, the computers here not only store data, but also understand it. Who talks with Google? Who talks with Siri and Alexa? Like there are so many people who talks with Alexa. Yes, Siri and Google. Yeah, that is only because of machine understand your language. Yes, and respond it. So computers initially were essentially storing only data, but they're not really understanding. Yes, with 3.0, machines have become so powerful and powerful enough actually understanding what in their data banks. So whatever information that we have in their data banks, they can understand it. And that is only possible by another characteristic of 3.0, which is artificial intelligence. Have you heard about artificial intelligence before? Yes? No? AI? Artificial intelligence? Yes. So we are talking about 3D capabilities, the 3D capabilities of 3.0, which is the characteristic of 3.0 web. Yes. So you will see 3D landscapes. And when you go Google Maps, when you go to Google Maps or when you see Google Streets, which we will do now, you'll see entire Earth can be visible as in a 3D graph by Google. Yes or no? So that visualization, that 3D visualization can work with human input. So when we search any place or a location, we can see that data, we can see that picture, and we can see interactive visual landscape, right? Do you want to see now? I'll show you that we can actually go at a location. Wait, let me take you to at one of the location from Google Earth. Okay. Can you see the screen of Google Earth? I request everyone to switch on cameras and lower their hands. I can see that. Yeah. Tell me where you want to go. So there are so many places where we can actually experience 3D graphics. I cannot, yeah, I can see lot of answers now. Very good. Okay. Let's go in one of the, mhm. Yes. Can you see this place? Now, if I want to move to this place, I can easily do that. Now, how is that possible? Yes. Can you see? I can move here. I can see the entire place. Sitting at one place, I can go to any other location of the world, and I can do that using Google Earth. Isn't this interesting? Now, how is that possible? Can you tell me how Google Earth show you these 3D visualizations and can show you everything which is there on the earth? Yes. Okay. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, using satellite. Yeah. It's a photo. They have this technology. No, it's not a VR. It's not even an augmented reality. We will talk about those technology here. So it's not like that. So they have created these photos where they show you and they present in such a way that it is a panoramic view to you, and you can experience what is there in that place, and that is done by Google.